Hey everyone, it's Adam here again, Cine Guy. Kind of a personal video, or vlog, or whatever you want to call it. Um, I'm not making this video for people to come on here to feel sorry for me. I'm not making this video to sound depressive or anything like that. I'm not here to make everyone feel like they're going to have a bad day by me talking about this particular thing. I'm hoping that people with a similar experience to me can understand where I'm coming from and make them feel like they're not alone in this world. Okay, but I'm 37 years of age, and when I was 19 years of age, I lost my mother, and she was only 52. And my life has not been the same since losing my mother, And when I was 16 years of age, I was already diagnosed with depression and bipolar, and I'm on medication currently for both of those illnesses. And my mum was there with me the whole time. She was very supportive. And one thing about my mother is that I've got so many fond memories of her. She was the most sweetest, down to earth person you could ever meet. Wonderful smile, always there for people, a good listener, a brilliant cook. She can make the littlest things out of nothing. Like, she can make beans on toast look special. When it comes to cooking, making things with her own hands, and just doing anything in general, she was really into everything. And one thing she really liked was walking in the woods with the dog. She loved travelling. She loved going on holidays to Spain. There was loads of things she was into. And she loved comedy films, particularly with Eddie Murphy, The Nutty Professor, and things like that. And it's little things like that that make me think very fondly of her, because when I watch movies like The Nutty Professor, I smile, because I distinctly remember her laughing really hard at Eddie Murphy's performance in the movie and things like that. I've got so many memories of my mother. I really wish she would have been alive when I made it to greater heights, like owning this house, for example. I built everything up with my own two hands, and believe me, it's been a real big struggle, everybody, because when you suffer from bipolar or depression, it has a toll on your life. With your moods, lack of energy, your appetite and your sleeping patterns all messed up. And when you have no mother behind you, not giving you support or not being there for you, it's really hard. I still have my father, and he's just as good as my mother. I'd be lost without him. But a part of me has been really lost without my mother when I lost her. And when I lost my mother, I felt like a huge portion of my life would never be the same again. And believe me, when you lose a mother, it's never the same. I mean, people who are watching this video right now and they've already lost a mother, you'll understand where I'm coming from. There's a big empty patch in your life where you will never recover and never be the same again. It affects you mentally and physically when you lose your parent. At least with your mother anyway. I don't know what it's like to lose a father. I mean, my dad's getting old now, but he's still fit as a fiddle, He's looked after his health, and hopefully I won't lose him for a very long time yet. But with my mother, with the age that I lost her, it just took a really big effect on me. I didn't think the same. I didn't look at life the same. And with me already struggling with my mental illness, it just made things 10 times worse. I had to go to counselling, and I think about her every day, and I dream about her often. I dreamt about her last night, just a general dream about her singing to music on the radio, while she was cooking, and just little moments like that. And there's moments all around you that make you feel like you still think your mum's still here. Whether it's a scent, a song on the radio, a certain film, these are all reminders that make you remember your mother. Mother's Day is approaching, and I find it really hard because it's the same process every year, whether it's Mother's Day, Christmas, or birthdays. It's a trip to the cemetery, leaving flowers on the grave, and For those of you who lost your mother, I know exactly what you're going through. It's tough. Really, really, really tough. And it's a tough thing to deal with. And I know that you'll never get over it. Because for those of you who have still got your parents, you've still got your mum and dad, please treasure those moments, everybody, because there's going to come a time in your life where you're going to lose them. And hopefully, touch wood, that does not happen for years, decades. Hopefully you'll live with your parents or know your parents, or your parents will still live till they reach their late 90s, perhaps to 100 years of age if you're extremely lucky. Like my grandmother, I mean, my grandmother was the oldest one in the family. That was my dad's mother. She lived till she was 92, and the youngest one to die in my family was my mother, who was only 52. So it's a personal struggle, but your mother will always be with you in here. But I had to make this video out there to make everyone feel like they're not alone. I know exactly what you're going through. I know how it feels not having a mother along your side. When I lost my mother, I broke down and I was just never the same again. And I'm reminded of her every day. Every day, like I just said, whether it's a bit of music on the radio, that was a favourite. Whether it was a movie that comes on the TV, that was a favourite. A certain scent, a smell, piece of clothing. There's memories all around you. Even gifts that you've received from her for like 10 years ago. You're holding the gift, you're looking at it and thinking to myself, I know exactly where I was when my mother gave me this gift. I was only a kid. So this video, I really do hope it makes you feel that you're not alone. Again, if you want to subscribe to my channel and you want me to make videos like this more often to make you feel like you're more 100% comfortable in yourself, then feel free. I will make more vlogs, more videos like this in the future if you wish me to. But again, I'm not here to get sympathy. I'm not here to make people feel more upset. The best advice I can give you is just try and understand that life must go on. And that's not easy for me to say. I've lost my mother. I've also lost my best friend, which I want to get into in a different video on a different day. I've lost loads of people like you wouldn't imagine. I've lost so many people around me, and my mother was one of them. But life does go on. I understand that death is all part of life. It's a natural process of life. We're born, we live and we die. It's just a question of how, why and when. Death waits for nobody. It's going to happen to everybody on the planet, whether we like it or not. But the most positive thing you need to remember is at least you had a mother. Many people aren't so lucky. Many people are born into this world not knowing who their mother actually was. Or they're born into this world where their mother didn't want them at birth. And you're put in foster family homes, or growing up as an orphan, or growing up in a particular family member where you didn't know who your mother actually was. At least you knew who your mother was. At least she was loved. At least she was respected. And at least you're lucky enough to know who your mother was. And that she gave you a great upbringing. I really do hope this video makes people feel more comfortable knowing that we're all on this together. We're all together as one big group. I wish I could give you a group hug right now and say everything's going to be alright. But I know exactly what you're going through. My life's not the same without my mother. It never will be. But we must try and bond together and make people understand that we need to get over their deaths, because it's what they would have wanted. They don't want us to go through the rest of our lives grieving for them. We need to get through life somehow, and having friendship and having people around you will certainly help. And we must be grateful for that we shared our lives with our mothers. We must be grateful that we got to know them, be loved by them. And we just should be grateful that, we was loved, and we got so many fond memories of them. There's nothing like a bonding partnership like your mother, you know. And I've got so many great memories of my mum that it's unreal. And I'm reminded of her every day when I sleep, when I walk through the park, when I listen to a song, when I watch a movie. The reminder is always constantly there of my mother. She was an amazing woman, wonderful smile, very friendly, not a mean bone in her body. And I'll miss her dearly. So, if you've lost your mother, I know exactly what you're going through. If there's anything you want to ask me, anything that you want to say in the comment section, please leave them in the comment section below, and hopefully we can get a conversation started. But I'm here for you. I'm here for everybody who wants anything to talk about. And, you know, I wish you all well, and know that anti-Cena guy, Adam, which is me, will always be there for you for support. Thanks, everybody, and get well soon and be happy. Thank you.